Got one. Do you think maybe I should get the extra?
It's not an extra.
Yeah, but usually I'm the better shot.
Usually.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Today we're talking about Shadow Force, the most generic name for a movie ever. And how I went into low expectations, but I figured, it would be another throwaway Mom and Dad Are Spies action flick, direct-to-DVD vibes, But guess what? It actually surprised me. It was some fun in there. Shadow Force is starring Kerry Washington and Omar I almost forgot their names, as two ex-operatives, parents on the run, trying to protect their son from an organization they once worked for called, you guessed it, Shadow Force. So it's kind of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith meets The Incredibles, but more grounded and focused on the family dynamic. And that is what worked for this movie, because Omar Sy with that child, gold. So the story centers around this ex-married couple, I guess they're still married, played by, both of them, and they find themselves on a hit list of the very same organization because, you're not supposed to leave. And so they're forced to come together not only to protect their son, but able to survive wave after wave of attacks. And along the way, they actually rediscover their connection because Kerry Washington's character is gone killing a lot of these guys and taking out a lot of these dudes or whatever. And Omar Sy is basically watching the son, being a father. And the chemistry between her and Omar Sy is just fantastic. You buy in a relationship immediately. There's warmth, there's tension, and it's just the right amount of sarcasm. The comedy really works here as well. It's not overdone, and they're trying to co-parent while, being shot at, for example. The action scenes are surprisingly solid. They're nothing too flashy, but they're pretty well shot. And you can tell how the director knows how to stage a fight or a car chase, and he keeps moving at a great pace. And one of the big surprises was how the character's son was so likable. It's a rare win in these kind of stories because you want the family to make it, of course, but most kid actors, especially at this age, kind of suck. And dude, he was still in the show. Homeboy was funny as hell. And the villain, he's kind of generic. He's just your stand-up, we gotta clean up loose ends, evil boss type. But the performance is still solid. Going into this movie, it's not going to be anybody's favorite bad guy, but it's also not ruining anything either. The movie doesn't break any new ground. It's definitely playing in a familiar territory, but it plays well. And sometimes that's all you want. A tight, fun action flick that doesn't waste your time. Shadow Force is exactly the kind of movie you expect to be mid, and it ends up being a total blast. It has great leads, tight direction, a fun story, and just enough heart to kind of make you care. If you're in the mood for a fast-paced, character-driven action movie with good laughs and a whole lot of charm, and you know that it's not going to be a 10 out of 10, it's not going to be Mission Impossible. It's not. It's not going to be John Wick. It's not. But it's Shadow Force. And if you want that tier above Netflix, something that you can go watch in the theaters about, okay, I had a good time. This is the movie for you. And with that, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. Have you seen this movie? If you haven't, did this review sell you on the movie? And with that, like, subscribe for more. I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Not gonna live in fear anymore. We are the hunters now.
Then we need help.